Welcome to the I Am Talking Black Talk podcast show with your host, Khing Jus Wurk. Good morning, good night, salutations. How's everybody doing today? Okay, crickets. Mind you, it's okay. Yeah. Welcome to I Am Talking Black Talk podcast with me, your host, Khing Jus Wurk. How's everybody doing today? Today, we're going to talk about family, loyalty, understanding, communication. All these things coincide with each other. All these things should build upon each other. Yet and still, they don't, which makes no sense. Yo, I try my best to understand the opinions of others. It's called being empathetic. But I notice when it comes to others having the same understanding, putting forth the same effort, it's lost, which is very confusing. See, I Am Talking Black Talk podcast really helped me. It allowed me to create a space for me to express myself, for me to connect with like-minded individuals who can relate to the things that I'm going through. Trying to go through these social media apps and these groups, I really couldn't find my tribe. So I created my own. Shout out to the few individuals out there who have these channels where they challenge the mainstream, because you inspired me to do the same. You know, R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. Great man. I know. The reason why I say Kevin Samuels is a great man, because look at the state of some women today. Look at how they carry themselves and the things they do. He spoke truth. He challenged this, 304? I don't even know what that means. He challenged it. And we need to do that. It's time for us men and women of value, not just talking to the men, and women of value, to let our voices and our actions be heard and seen. Now back to the original topic of today's podcast on I Am Talking Black Talk podcast. Family. What is the definition of family? See, to some people, family would mean those you have blood with, shared tragedy with. To others, it's those who you invite into your life, who you grow with, who you make great new memories with, that you cherish. See, when it comes to my own family, we are the latter. And when I say that, I can't even speak for everyone. I can only, again, speak from my own personal experience with my family. And it's just weird. Why, you say? Why? Why is it weird, Work? I'm gonna tell you why. I grew up in foster care and group homes. All my life, child life, because I'm a grown man, adult, all I ever wanted was a bond with my family to to, what I seen on TV. The Family Matters, the Cosbys. Now we all know about the different aspects afterwards. But what I'm talking about is the shows themselves. The shows with these good fathers and these hijinks and the celebrations and the trips and the jokes. And at the end of every episode, it was like a lesson was learned. You know what? That's not real life. After every episode, there's no lesson learned. And I say every episode, talking about every day, every tragedy, every situation, every family secret. There's no real lesson to be learned. Why you say that, Frank? What do you mean? I can explain further.
Wow.
No problem.
Wow.
You're welcome. I always reiterate this statement of judgment. Again, this is why I made this podcast. How you say, it was always some type of projection upon my family to my family. You have the extended family, you have immediate family. And again, my mom's love her to death. She has no shame in her and what she overcame. Her addiction, I'm very proud of her. She's a great example in that regard. And growing up, she would always tell me, once she got me back in her life, she would tell me, she would be like, hey, Frank, they look down on me. And I would be like, what?
What?
Yeah. They looked down on me. They treated me like, you feel me? Yeah. Because she was a crackhead. So my family looked down on her, always accused her of things, said she would, be stealing. I don't know if she was or not. She's a crackhead. She probably was. But growing up, I would hear these things. You would like, a lot of people project their family issues on their children. And that's what happened. So as I got older, being in foster care and group homes, I was like, maybe that's them. Maybe it's different. And when you're younger, that's the best time to build with your family. Like I had great memories with my cousins and, wandering, coming back. Oh, we miss you. But I really, really, when I think back, that was like 1 or 2 summers of my whole life where I felt welcome in my family. I felt a part of in my family. And after that, my great-grandmother passed away. And when my great-grandmother passed away, everybody said anchor. She was an anchor. And that moment of her passing, you can see and notice and hear the animosity amongst family members. What do you mean? Okay, here we go. It's so bad that when my actual grandmother passed away, Tulu, I love her, Red Hook Song, I made sure the same thing didn't repeat itself. When my great grandmother passed away, her house was ransacked. Everybody went for everything they can get. Everybody can grab, grab the thing they can grab. That's what happens when family members pass. The person who used to be here, who would be like, whatever they say, now people speak for the dead. Oh, they said this belongs to me. Oh, they said give me this. They said give me that. That caused problems. And this was around the end of the year, around Christmas time. And, all the little cousins, we all came together. It was supposed to be a happy time. And I remember, like, I'm 40 years old now. And I remember because my mother was so angry and vexed that everybody had gifts, like actual gifts. Like they went to Toys R Us and bought gifts. And it seemed like the gifts me and my brother got were from the gas station. Like, like some real quick, oh my gosh, they coming. But everybody was coming, everybody was coming. But see, the thing about it is, for the past, I haven't seen my family since I was 5, prior to that, really. And some people, go in foster care, they get to go with their families. I didn't go with my family. I hear so many different stories as to why my family didn't get me, but I didn't go with my family. I went into state's custody and I was in the care of strangers, which led to, me being molested and me being abused. And they were good people in my life who took care of me and cherished me the best they could. But I acted out. I was a hurt child. I didn't know how to regulate my emotions. I didn't know how to deal with certain things. So for lack of better words, I was a quote unquote bad child. So we come home. Matter of fact, I went to the group home. Thank God for a group home. They instilled culture into me. Hawthorne Cedar Knolls in New York. I believe they closed now. I always wanted to go back to Hawthorne. I don't know what happened over the years, but when I was in Hawthorne, I swear they made it a beautiful place. And I was there from 6 to 12 years old. And talking about vacations, skiing, plays, culture, knowing how to knit, lanyard. You feel me? Fix things. You feel like they taught me things that I would never have learned in my home setting. So I go back home and now I'm being picked on because I talk proper. And, a lot of, black kids, African-American men and women alike, when we're younger, when we're educated, our parents, raised a certain way or want us to still, talk educated, use your vocabulary, no profanity, like just proper respect. Those things are really like beaten out of you. I'm just being like in a literal sense. People will beat those things out of you. Like, pick on you, chase home from school, all types of things. And this is what I say about fam and judgment and, and I'm not even on a loyalty topic now, just family. I dealt with most of my situations alone. I did. It would have been nice to say I could have called on my family for protection and understanding and aid, but I didn't have that type of bond with my family. So I couldn't really call on them for those type of things. So, like once or twice, we can speak on it, like incidents, things did happen, and I appreciate it. I value those once or twice incidents where my family stepped up to protect me from danger. But in all honesty, the danger itself could have been prevented if my family was a nurturing family towards me. And that's what I want to say as far as being a black sheep and how it doesn't just start when you get older. It starts when you're younger, if you notice. The favoritism to certain people in the family and how they can get away with certain things and say and do what they want. And people really won't bat an eye or care no matter what they do. But then when it comes to you, you can't do anything. And you have to prove yourself for everything that you want or everything you do to your family. And it gets tiring. It's like, it's marching. What? What you want from me now? What do you need from me now? You feel me? It's like a long time, my life was catering to other people. So once I left my newfound family who turned me into a different person, I'm just literally just being honest, like turned me into a different person. And when I say this, it's like reading books, going to a library, writing music, trying to go to college. I wasn't instructed and supported in doing these things. I was told I need to go out there and get a bag. Go out there and make some money. We have bills now. You're able, you're grown. And it's so weird when your hood family tell you these things. You're a teenager, your cousin, auntie, whatever, older, supposed to nurture you and care for you, talking about go out there and get it when they got their grown man who's their age, who slays around all day, or have a stressful job that they hate where they making chump change, and you see this and you like, know what? I want better for my life. I want to do more. And you would think that your family would support you doing more, but that's really where the separation, the black sheep stuff begins, because you're different. You see more for yourself, for your future. All right. I said we're going to talk about loyalty too. So I know I'll be building up a thing. And I want to touch on loyalty real quick because these are 20-minute segments. So I don't try to go too long. A lot of people don't know what loyalty means. Family, friends, they don't know what loyalty means. And I say that in the sense of I just fell out with a bunch of people based upon loyalty. And when I say this, I'm saying from the deepest and serious part of my heart, I have no enemies. I have no threats. I don't worry about no man on this planet. We all here. We live our life. We all go. We on this journey individually, but thankful for the people that we meet along the way who actually genuinely care for us and love us and support us and who we want to be and the things we want to do. Thank God for those people. Higher power, spiritually aligned, whatever you want to call it. Thank you, higher power, for bringing those people into your life. But in all reality, that loyalty phrase, especially in the quote unquote urban ghetto aspect, it doesn't mean anything to people. It's more of a term. It's more of a hashtag. And the reason why I say this is because no matter how good I was, quote unquote, in bed, no matter how loyal I was to my lady, I got cheated on by my wife. Word, in the worst way. And it was so sad and so messed up. To this day, I moved on. I found somebody. They found me. I love them. They my partner. You're here for them to be on the show. They're awesome. But again, when I say loyalty, quote unquote family and friends, and people don't want to see you thrive and see you grow, I met this lady. She was a sweetheart at the time, so I thought. And her lifestyle was very much different from mine. If anybody know women who dance, strip, you know what that entitles. I never really deal with nobody like that personally. I knew of it. But being from NYC, the most illegal type women I knew was boosters. The women that hold the packs and travel. I didn't really know about, strippers, escorts, madams. I didn't really know what that meant. That's not who I am, I didn't understand that. So I meet this young lady at the time, and she's going through whatever she's going through. She asked me to marry her. I feel special coming from a broken home. I'm at that point in my life. I was wandering. I was lost. I'm sleeping on couches. So, I'm like, wow, this go-getter shorty, she on me. We vibing. Let's do this. You feel me? So, yeah, it's about to get real hot. So we get married within less than 2 months. Stupid. And the reason why I say stupid on my part, calling myself stupid, because this is after she goes home to visit, says her son was taken from her, and her father said change her name. And as I look back on this relationship, there was a lot of signs. You feel me? But again, quote unquote family and friends, lifestyle, this is what you need to do, this is how you do things. And again, I didn't know what to do, and I shouldn't have. You don't share your relationship, deep, intimate details with nobody. Nobody. I'm serious. You feel me? You don't share intimate details of your relationship with nobody. I don't care who they say they are. I don't care what they say their intentions are. You keep private details of your relation to yourself. So I'm taking advice from these people the whole time on both sides of my life. I had my wife, ex-wife now. Oh, why you listen to them? You need to stay away from them. They mean you no good. Telling me different examples. Other side. Oh, we your fam. We got your back. I don't know why you believe anything she say to her. She says to you, we been here. But somehow, some way, those two sides came together. and push me out. At what time, may you say, was I in jail? Was I doing wrong? No. I was in college. Far away. In college. On campus. Getting a degree so I can come back, be there with my family, and be a good husband and father to her kids. Whole time she's calling me, telling me different stuff. They still telling me different things. I'm trying to focus on my education, but the more and more I try to distance myself from the issues that was going on, the more and more it somehow affected me because, she's my wife. These dudes, friends, quote, see the quotations, I quote, 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 friends, putting their friends on my ex-wife, telling me he says, she says secrets, telling my ex-wife how lies. I tried to set her up. I never loved her. I used her. If anybody knows me watching this podcast, listening, never in my life said any of these things. But when people need a reason, they will believe anything bad people say to justify the actions that cause you harm. These were my friends. These were people I call family. Now, mind you, they stole all of my stuff while I was in jail prior to the situation. Months ago, stole all my stuff. To this day, I still don't know who stole my stuff. I do know from one person who told me they tried to have me unalived. Yep, as soon as I came home. Oh, yeah, let me tell you, so-and-so said I should da-da-da-da, blah, 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 blah. Yep. I rock with you. So I'm going to tell you. I'm like, yo, what did I do? It's not the first time. See, this goes back to the whole family thing. When I said fam and crossing, I don't know what it is about my life that people that claim to love me, quote unquote, hands in the air again, threaten my life. Try to set me up. And think I don't know anything about it. I know. Why do you think I distance myself? But I try to, overlook these threats and these little passings from people. I tried to reach out. I tried to be nice. I tried. No sorry. No understanding. Just moving on. You like, when I say fell out, great sound effects. When I say fell out, I'm like, yo, I'm reaching out to people, proud fam, quote unquote, whatever, these dudes. I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm trying to. Eventually, I find out my daughter, she's on the spectrum. She doesn't eat solid food. She doesn't speak. She's highly intelligent. She's my world. So I'm like, yo, I'm trying to provide for my daughter. I'm not asking for any handouts. Y'all doing things. Props to y'all doing things. We was in it together. Y'all called me fam. All this BS happened when y'all crossed me and violated me. Nobody said sorry. Yo, can somebody look out? Can y'all, can I get put on so I can make some bread? I train. I know martial arts. I have a college degree for business, pre-law, business, SEOs, marketing, international travel, accounting. I'm like, I can help with that. Video editing, Photoshop. I've been in movies and TV shows. Can you connect me with somebody that can help me get management, agent, somebody? Like, yo, I'm asking for help. So every time I ask for help, I got pushed to the side. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with you. And I just got tired. I'm like, yo, what is going on? You post pictures of people in jail and free the homie and do this. I'm not in jail. I went to college. Nobody came to my graduation. I'm here. I'm trying every day the right way. Where's the positive support that family and friends give the person who made the life changes, who sacrificed, who's doing better, who did things for you, where the actual support? That led to, oh, you didn't do nothing for me. You did things for people around me. Like, how does that work? See, the twisted loyalty mindset? So you're telling me that I did things for people around you, but I never did anything for you. But those your family, your blood family, people that you know, they're not my family. I I just met these motherfuckers, by my French. And you know what I mean? I ain't say curse, but you know what I mean? I just met these people. I did for them, but I didn't do for you. That's not how it works. You see, some people need more help than others. Some people ask. But we party, we doing things, you benefit, you're there, we're all doing for each other. But the real shit is, pardon my French, it's this shit. You know what I mean? No curse. The real thing is, what do you do for me?
Wow.
What did you do for me?
What?
What did you do for me? Nothing. I always had to go out there on my own and get it on my own. I always come back and show love. It's so weird. It's so weird. You hear me talk about the loyalty, dedication, family, quote unquote, what is family? Now it all comes together now. I always show love. If I didn't have, it's like a small handful of people who did anything for me. A small handful. Like one hand. You know what I mean? And you know who you are. But the crazy thing about it is, I watch these same people complain. And you probably got people in your life like this. Oh, they won't get their life together. They always asking for this. But they're always helping those people out who don't get their life together. They always helping those people out. But the people that try, the people that go out there and get it, come back and show love, once you fall off, they don't want to do nothing for you. Not a thing. Why is that? Ask yourself. Welcome to the I Am Talking Black Talk podcast show with your host, Khing Jus Wurk. Ask yourself, why? Why is it that we cater to those that we deem our problems? Why? It's not even a blood family thing. It's just a selective, I want to do for that person thing. Men, women, whatever, and they will, no matter what happens, no matter what BS happens. And it makes you, like I said, I'm not going to draw conclusions, assume about anybody's character, what's going on, or past events. I don't know what favors people did for people. What I know is what I heard and what I seen in the present moment at that time. But then when people go out and do things, people pay certain people way to the club. People buy people drinks and stuff like that. Me, I'll buy the bar out. I'll look out for people. I'll put bread in people's pockets. I'll do all those things. But then when I don't have, I can't ask nobody for nothing. Make it make sense. Well, again, this has been I Am Talking Black Talk Podcast with me, your host, Khing Jus Wurk. We'll continue this another day. Thank you for your time. I appreciate y'all. Always. Yeah. You be blessed. You be great. You show love. Respect yourself. Set your boundaries. Don't give in. There are good people in this world. You matter. I matter. Those who do matter. Cut the rest. Hold those accountable. Stop giving attention to the losers. Losers. That's what they are. Sit on the phone all day, not doing nothing, not taking care of their kids, not cleaning house, not being a great partner, full of lies, full of lies. That's the majority. Be different. Be the change. Be somebody important. Be you. I'm out.